What's up, guys? Welcome to my channel. It's a new channel for me. I'm going to be talking a lot about real estate, investing, getting into real estate, and how we got started. A lot of my videos are going to be the properties that I buy, what you need, look into properties that are vacant, build structures on them, make profit, make passive income, stuff like that. Those are going to be my types of videos. And so let's get started. Me and my wife, we bought our first property back in 2014, give or take 14. It was a property in that subdivision that was barely coming up. It was two lots that we bought next to each other, and we paid $9,500 a piece. We cleaned them up. There were small lots, the bank, anytime you get a property and it's a vacant land loan, that's how or if it's a vacant lot, there's banks out there that can give you a loan, and they're called the vacant land loans. And normally you have to pay 20% down. That's usually how it works. So the bank, the property was 95, it was 18,000. So we literally paid, give or take, about like $5,000 total for the down payment, because some banks do give you like cash or not cash, but what's that word? They give you money for closing. So just look into that. So we had that lot. The subdivision was coming up. Houses were getting built, and then by the time you know it, all the lots were pretty much full, and our lots were just the last ones standing. So we were one of the last ones standing. So as I was cutting the grass, there was a guy that came up to me and said, "Hey, I'm the builder next door. Are you willing to sell?" This is already 3 years have passed. It was already 2015, 16, and we're like, you know what? Let me think about it. Give me a number. So we talked about it, me and my wife, and we decided to, why not? So we listed the properties for $16,000 each. So we made $32,000 for two lots. So we made an extra $16,000 profit. Not bad at all. And we said, you know what? This is not a bad gig. Why not? Let's look for another property. So 2017, we started searching for another property, and this time we went a little outskirts of where we live. We went, I think it was about 35-40 miles outside our house, and it was a 5-acre tract. It was a 5-acre tract. We bought it for $55,000 for 5 acres. And it was in a subdivision, but it was ranch style. So we paid for the lot. It was 25 or 20% down. It was about 16,000 that we had to put down, 15,000, give or take. And so we paid that. It was a jungle. It was very, very messy, dirty, trees everywhere. We cleaned it. I had to bring in me and my dad. My family members came in. We started chopping all the trees down, shredding them. It took us a good year just to get it nice and clean, completely clean. And then the following year, I told my wife, you know what? It was already back in 2018. I told her, you know what? Let's build the structure on it so we can, have parties here and get together. And so we decided to build a shop. It was a 40 by 34 shop. It had a 10-foot porch. So really it was 40 by 24 with a 10-foot porch with the one garage bay door. I had one restroom, one sink, just to, for the weekends to go out there, get together, barbecues, Easter, just have a good time. So it took me we saved money We saved money, and it took us about 6 months to get the plans ready. It was just, you know, we started buying all the lumber, and the way we did it first was I saw a lot of pole barns being built, so that's how what we did. We went in there. All my family members helped me. We started putting the 6x6s in the ground. Putting cement, getting it leveled, getting it squared off, and we started laying. 3 weeks, 4 weeks later, we went in there through the cement, and then we ordered the bracket, the bracings for the roof, the steel trusses. I had some guy from Louisiana deliver them. Some steel trusses. I hired somebody to come and do the roof. I didn't want to be on the roof. No, it's too dangerous. So we were up there on the roof. They were up there on the roof, and then little by little, I started, covering the sides by myself on the weekends. On the little chance I could, I would just go up there on my trailer, my ladder, start covering them, and just start covering it more and more until finally I needed to make a restroom. So I had to hire a company to go out there and build a wall that's connected to a restroom. That way it's more secure. So they went out there, they did it for me, and it was finally done. So back in 2019, it was completely done. We had some heifers and some bulls out there, and we loved it. We loved it. 2020, when COVID hit, everything skyrocketed. Everything skyrocketed. Materials. My land was valued at 80,000, 75,000 before the structure. As soon as I put that structure, and as soon as I finished, when COVID hit, and we were in COVID era, my property value skyrocketed to about 155, 160. And I told my wife, it's a perfect time to sell. Let's sell this property. She was hesitant. She loved it. She didn't want to, just because, um, we had so much fun out there. But I told her, you know what? Let's sell it, because the money we get out of it, we can pay off our mortgage. And right now, where I'm at right now, this is our mortgage. We paid it off due to that selling that property. So we bought our mortgage, our first home, 2008. And in 2019, when we sold that property, we paid off this mortgage. So it took us about 14, 15 years to pay off this mortgage. When we bought this mortgage, we bought it with FHA, 3.5% down. We had an interest rate of 2.875, real good. And yeah, we got it paid off. We sold the acres over there. We sold it for 158,000. After the realtor fees, the balance that I owed on the land, I owed like 28,000. After that, it was give or take like $112,000 that we pocketed. I owed here about 70 something thousand, 78,000, give or take. So we paid off our mortgage, and I decided, you know what? Let's buy another property and invest in that one. So we did that. We paid off our mortgage. We bought an investment house that it's a house that sits on 5 acres, and we bought that for 190,000. But when we bought it, it was a complete mess. It was chaos, ugly. The lady had it very, very dysfunctional. It was just not in good. It didn't look good. But I had a vision. I saw something in that property, and Yeah, we bought it. We bought it in 2021, and right now, as a matter of fact, in a couple of months, we will be selling it for about, in December, we will be selling it for about 410, 405. So after the balance of what I owe, we should be profiting about 210,000 from that property. So it's a lot of things that we've been doing that's helped us get into real estate, just buying and selling, buying and selling. And just tune in, hit that like button. Next video, I will show you the property at my other residence and everything we've done to it. I will take you on a tour. It's a 5-acre tract, and I'll show you everything we've done to it, the things that it needs to be right now updated. We painted it, everything inside, remodeled some stuff. It needs a new roof, but tune in to the next video. Hit that like button, subscribe, please subscribe. And I'm going to give you a lot of content on how to make money and how to invest your money and let the money work for you. Thank you. Appreciate it.